Hello mermaids, it's Sarafina Delirium, and I hope you're having a mermazing, fantastic day. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Welcome back. If you're back again, I really appreciate you clicking on this video, whether you're back returning or you're new here. And if you're new here, hi, it's nice to meet you, and I do hope you stick around. I always appreciate the thumbs up, and when you guys subscribe, it really means a lot to me. It makes my whole day. I've gained a few new subscribers, and I've been on here for like 12 years, and I'm hoping to make it to 500, maybe 1,000 down the line, so that I can start making some income from YouTube. So it really means a lot to me every single time you guys support me. I mean, honestly, I'm really grateful for you. So just the fact that you're clicking on this video today, it really warms my heart. And I really want to help you guys too. So all of us small beauty YouTubers out there, we got to support each other. So let me know down below what your channel is, or let me know that you exist too and we can support each other. That would be awesome with me. I would love to do that. So thank you for being here today. I don't even know what number Empties video this is. I just know that it is an Empties video, and we're going to try to get through it really fast because there's probably some way more important videos on my channel that you'd rather be watching right now, like the one I just made for my Get Ready With Me for my Palette of the Month number 6 for this year, or just Palette of the Month number 6 in general. But let's get through this Empties video really fast. Okay, so according to my YouTube channel, this will be Empties number 3 of 2023 for February through March. And I don't have a whole lot for February to March. These are mostly March's empties. I do have a few, so we're going to go ahead and get through this basket. So here's our basket. I have a few things that I am probably going to keep them in the VIP makeup packaging that I don't want to throw away, and that's okay with me, but some other things I can definitely recycle. So first off, we have three containers for wet wipes. You can go ahead and let these go. I just have 3 here. I know that I've used more than this. This is my favorite brand of wet wipes though. I love these for cleaning, but mainly for hygiene. I do like them for taking makeup off. I like to use the reusable, they're cotton pads basically. Not cotton, but you know what I mean? They're scrubbies for your face. But it's hard with eye makeup to use those because my eyes are really delicate. My skin's really delicate. And I feel like wet wipes get my face cleaner when I'm taking my makeup off. So I do use a cleanser, but I also use wet wipes. So I haven't completely replaced the wet wipes with the scrubby things yet. I still use these. These are Pampers Aqua Pure wet wipes. I really like them a lot. I'm going to stick them right there. And then I have this. I got this on clearance. I got like 4 of them. I have another one here that I haven't used up yet. So here's the one that's empty. It's a Glade spray in Fall Night Long. It's limited edition. There are notes of crisp fall air and smoldering woods. So these are okay. My favorite is probably the pumpkin spice things up. I know. Everybody's probably sick of pumpkin spice, but I do love the pumpkin spice. It is a little strong. Both of these are a little strong. They're definitely for the fall season, but I got them after the fall season, which is fine. I love it all year long. This is my favorite because I love pumpkin spice, but like I said, they are a little strong. So the pumpkin one I have now, it is almost empty, so I'll probably feature it in my next empty video. Now, I always try to talk about whether or not things are recyclable. I don't know if this is recyclable. I usually wish cycle. I throw it in the recycling anyway. They can pick it out if it's not recyclable. I hope it is. I know that this is not. This is the Neogen Dermology A-Clear 8 Intensive Blemish Care. It's a A-Clear Soothing Foam Cleanser. It's dermatologist tested. I did not like this. It tore up my skin. My skin is super sensitive. I like Cetaphil, and this is my go-to moisturizer right now. It's Pond's. Usually soap and water will do the trick, like sensitive soap like Dove or Cetaphil. This stuff, though, I just don't like this for sensitive skin. Like I said, it tore up my skin. I didn't even finish this. I tried to finish it, but it makes my skin break out, which is crazy because it shouldn't, right? It's cleanser. And it made it red and splotchy. So please don't get the Neogen Dermology if you have sensitive skin. honestly. Next up, I have the Chapstick Strawberries and Cream, which is my favorite chapstick lip balm. I still have a little bit of this left. I am panning it inside of this. So this is a reusable container. I panned this a long time ago. It's by Taste Beauty, and it did have like a glitter lip gloss in it. It was purple. It was in like a grape scent. It was Little Mermaid Ariel by Taste Beauty. But right now it has the rest of the strawberry chapstick in it. So I take a makeup spatula and I scrape out the rest of the chapstick and I stick it in here. And I slowly, when I'm using it, I kind of use my finger and I rub it around, and then I make it smaller and make it kind of that lump, that ergonomic lump. But anyway, it's panned inside of the container. So then I can let this go. And I just love the way this smells. It really tastes, smells like a Werther's Strawberries and Cream candy. I love it. I have also an Altoids tin. I really love these tins. I tend to reuse these. They're not really for makeup, but like just in general. Most of the time I'll put money in them or mints or other candies and put them in my purse. But like I don't want to tear these up. But this is a wintergreen Altoids tin. I paid like $3 or $4 for this just to get the tin. So I'm going to keep that. Up next I have this. I did just, one in, one out kind of thing. Or one out, one in. So, or replace it because this one emptied out. What is the word for that? You know, when it's empty, so you pull one out to replace it with. Whatever, but this is the Secret Rose 48-Hour Clear Gel Deodorant, antiperspirant. It's 2.6 ounces. I like it. It is clear deodorant. Is there a little bit left in here? Not much, not a whole lot, but it like comes through the top, and it's okay. I've gotten used to it. It took me a little bit of time to get used to it. I thought it was the Invisible Solid, but I got a whole bunch of them by accident. I think I got like 4 to 6 of them. So I have a few more. I have like 3 left, so I'm just using it because I have it. I have replaced it with this Lady Speed Stick Teen Spirit, which I think is really fun. And I like this one so far. I haven't had any like BO lately, but then again, I haven't been doing any intensive yard work either. So we'll just see how the Teen Spirit works. But I do like the Secret Clear Gel. It's been all right. Then next we have these. These are Kids Multi-Probiotic Vitamins by Ollie. And the reason I got them is like a dietary issue with my kid. So I really do recommend these for the reason that I got them. I'm not going to go into detail on that on YouTube, like, because that's a personal thing, probably a family issue and personal for my child. But I really do recommend the Ollie probiotic vitamins for kids. These are great. Like, they're expensive though. They were like $14 for, and it was like filled up to here. I think this had 70 gummies in it, but they do have a delightful blend of vitamins. There's A, C, D, E, B. For some reason, B is not between A and C. And then you have zinc plus a boost of probiotics. And then there's cute little caterpillars on it. And I think we might go ahead and recycle the packaging unless my youngest boy wants to use it for like Legos or something. Now down at the bottom we have some makeup. So let's see what we got in here, huh? So, well, before that we have something else that the kids love. The kids love these. I always pick some up at the dollar store when I see them. Now, I don't get these at Dollar Tree because they cost $1.25 at the $1.25 tree. But when you go to Walmart, they're $1. And when you go to Dollar General, they're $1. So get them at Dollar General or Walmart if you live in good old Virginia like I do, or the southern states. They should be $1 at Walmart and Dollar General. But this is in Screamin' Green. It is the Crayola finger paint. Kids love them. And it matches my little shamrock hair bow. Isn't this adorable? Okay, so makeup items. This is something I've been using for quite a while. You've probably seen me with it, talking about it, and it's the second one in the collection that I have finally used up. I had the Milani Fruit Fetish 120 Strawberry Lemonade. Finally used it up, and then I moved on to this one, which is 110 Mango Coconut Lip Balm, which is more like a lip gloss, honestly, but I really like this. It is fancy pants. You have to be careful when you're using it because if you push it from the this spot right here, you'll rub off the words Milani, or rub off the words, so it's always kind of delicate with it. And then when it got to the bottom here, I just ended up like squeezing the rest of it out carefully. I would just squeeze it out, and then I put it into that seashell like scallop container. I use this for everything. It's so amazing. I love this thing. Every time I'm at the end of like a chapstick or a lip balm, I put it in here. The only trouble is, like, I got to the end of a lipstick and I tried to do the same thing with a lipstick and it didn't work the same. Like, I want to use the rest of what's in a lipstick container, and I have trouble with that. I'm gonna have to just think of it like doing it the old-fashioned way, like using a Q-tip and applying it, you know, really being patient about applying the lipstick instead of, you know, with when you can pan a chapstick, you can just use your fingers, right? With a lipstick, you can't really do that. So it's kind of frustrating. But here's the lipstick that I have tried to pan. I'm really making an effort, and you know, these lip crayons are great for panning. You don't have to worry about like say this one. This is interesting to me, but like think, for example, if this gets to pan, you have everything, it's like halfway down, everything underneath this plastic. Unless you scrape it out, it's gonna go to waste. That's a lot of lipstick in there. So I'm thinking, because I don't like to waste anything, which is why I'm kind of minimizing my makeup collection. I'm kind of streamlining it. So this is a Sugar Cosmetics Matte as Hell Crayon Lipstick in 28 Honey Rider. I have used this, and I'm just sick of it. But it's really short. It's gotten to the bottom. There's a good old swatch of it. There's still plenty of it, but I am just tired of it. And the lipstick itself keeps falling out, and every time I sharpen it, it just has issues. I feel like there's this much left. So I'm going to go ahead and let it go. I'm sorry for rambling about it. I do have a system. So here's another thing I just decided to let go. I know that there's a little bit of life left in this, but it's drying up on me. And I've had it a long time. It used to have like a leopard print or a cheetah print up here, but it's worn away. This is the tiniest, probably not the tiniest that exists, but certainly the tiniest mascara that I've ever seen. It's the Tartest Lash Paint. It's 2 milliliters. I know that by memory. I want to call it the Man-Eater, but it's not the Man-Eater. It looks like the Man-Eater mascara, but it's just their lash paint. It is tiny, but the wand is on point, though. I mean, that's a nice looking wand for a teeny tiny little mascara. Unlimited cosmic powers, itty bitty living space. Just like Robin Williams, the original genie from Aladdin. Itty bitty living space. But honestly, like, I'm just tired of it. I'm gonna let it go. Move on. Here's one thing that I love. I'm gonna get this full size. I'm gonna do it. I don't know when. Probably when I get the money, but I'm gonna get it full size. This is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. Love it. I do. I've had 2 of these. This is the second one I've had, and it's good stuff. And it's just 5 milliliters. I ended up just using it one day. I was in like the worst mood ever, and I was like, I'm gonna use this, spray it on my chest tattoo, and I'm just gonna. And I was like, just gonna use it up. So that's what I did. I didn't save it. I should have, but I didn't, and I wasted it. But this stuff is really nice. So what you do is you put your makeup on as normal, and then this will add an extra layer of moisture. If you moisturize underneath but you still have dry skin, or the makeup makes your skin dry, you can put this on top of the makeup and it helps kind of moisturize. And it's also kind of a setting spray. I know I could get another skin mist that's better quality, but I haven't tried anything else yet. And I think if this is the best of the best, why don't we just invest in the best of the best, and then we're not wasting money on products that are lackluster, right? So I feel like that's what it is. Like, if we get cheapy stuff, it doesn't even last, or it doesn't do what we want, and then we end up giving it away, or we sell it, or we can't sell it, we throw it away, whatever. So why don't we just invest the money in something we really want, and then we can just use that item. So like an item you really don't know anything about a real review on an item until you have purchased it more than once. That's when the reviews really matter. This is a good product. I can say that for a fact. And here's another brand that's a good brand. LA Colors Nail Polish. We're not going to get into that today, though. Okay, so here's another item that, I mean, I would rebuy it, but it's a lot of plastic. This is the Inmo Cosmetics Velveteen Dream Shadow. I finally finished it. Well, kinda. I could do away with it. There's a little bit left of it. I took it, I depotted it. The first time ever I've ever depotted a single shadow and put it in something else. I depotted it and I stuck the very tiny amount that was left of it. I put it right there. So it's kind of loosely inside of this Wet n Wild. What is this? The Wet n Wild Hello Halo blush lighter, and I Met Someone. It's inside of there. You saw it, just a little tiny bit. But this is the Velveteen Dream Shadow in Hot Girl Summer. I loved this with a passion. Use it all up. It reminds me of a ColourPop. It is just like a ColourPop in packaging and everything. And I would buy it again, especially being that it's cheaper than ColourPop. And I'm not really a big fan of ColourPop. I'm just not. Like, I feel like their like lip glosses are not good. Lackluster. I got one of their lippies, and I was like, what is this? It was terrible. But the I have their Little Mermaid single shadow, one of their single shadows, and it's really good. But this was better. This was way better. So I really like this a lot. I still have a little bit left, and normally I would throw it away, but I really like that eyeshadow, so I'd probably repurchase it. But yeah, I have an empty container of tape. Not sure why, but probably due to the fact that this can't be recycled. It has metal on it. I feel bad for the environmental repercussions of throwing this in the trash can. I don't want, like, I know this is terrible, but this is me as a person. I feel guilty every single time I throw something away, like a razor blade, a tape dispenser, broken glass. I have extreme anxiety about these things because I don't want someone at the landfill, trash, sorting recycler getting hurt, or an animal or another person getting hurt. And so I'm like, oh my god, so I have extreme stress about it. I know it's terrible to talk about this on YouTube, but I don't know if anybody else has anxiety like that, because I do. So I put this in here to talk about briefly the environmental standpoint of a single tape dispenser, which is disposable, single-use, disposable, and I have to buy tape for my small business. So there's no way around this. This is the cheapest thing I can possibly get. With my resources, I cannot afford anything better than this. There is no way for me to get something else aside from this. And with the time, the resources of time that I have, I'm limited. If I get just this roll without this, this causes a significant amount of stress to my life. Adds a significant amount of stress. So it's better to have the dispenser with it because it cuts down on stress for me, for my family. Trust me, it does. So it just sucks. It's a crappy situation. All right, so up next we have this. We're gonna move on to a lighter subject. We have the Balance Me AHA Glow Mask. This is 10 milliliters or 0.34 fluid US ounces. It's a triple action chemical exfoliation mask with skin brightening fruit acids to deeply purify, plump and reveal a natural, more youthful, luminous glow in less than 15 minutes. And let me tell you what, it doesn't do any of that. I mean, it's okay, but it's nothing to write home about. I mean, it didn't leave a lasting impression to my brain. The packaging is not recyclable. It's teeny tiny. I got it as a free gift. The directions are to smooth it over your face, like a clean face, and leave it on for 15 minutes, and then remove it with warm water. I believe this is white or light green. It is good smelling. I mean, it's kind of like a minty cucumber smell. Maybe an oatmeal smell to it. It's more of like a yellowy white. I don't know if you can see that. There's not much left to it, but it's just not that impressive, honestly. I have 3 more items, and they're nail polishes, and the only reason they're in here is because they're dried up, and I hate that. I have a very big nail polish collection. I love my nail polishes. I tend to, when in the past, I would kind of focus on one whenever I felt like I was in the mood for it, which is what I'm doing currently. Again, it's a bad habit. And then I'll use it about halfway, and then I'll get bored of it, and I'll put it back, and I'll say, I'll finish it later, right? I'll have another, mood for like a month, right? Or a week or a month, and I'll want to use it, right? But then like the the appeal, the charm of a new nail polish has faded by that time. I want a new nail polish. Like I bought something new. This is old, right? I don't want it anymore. I'm bored of it. And that's exactly what has happened to these. And then they sit and they sit and they sit. They're in the front. I have them right there where I can look at them every day, which is probably why I'm not using them, because I see it. I'm like, I know you're there. You're reminding me. You're reminding me that I need to use you up. And I feel guilty, right? So they sit there and they sit there and they sit there and they sit there. And then I can't use them anymore. I have no choice. This one is a glow-in-the-dark nail polish, which my 4-year-old loves to hold at night. And he tries to paint his nails, and then he spills it or he gets in trouble. And he's so cute. But he loves this one because it glows in the dark and it's cool. It's like a pirate nail polish. And so we're keeping it. I am going to put it away. I'm obviously going to keep it with my VIPs, which is makeup that I am saving. And then this one is dried up. Like I can't get any more of it out. And I have used it down the bottom. It's a very dark, heavy red nail polish. Beautiful. I used to love reds. I'm getting more into pastels, pinks, nudes. Whereas in the past, I used to wear a lot of black. And then I got into reds. And it was heavy reds. And now it's like, whoa, where are all these pretty pink girly colors coming from? What's happening to me? You know, this is not what I used to be, but now I'm like, yeah, I love pastels now. So anyway, I'm not wearing shades like this as much. So I didn't finish it up when it was still good, and now it's not good anymore. But these are both by Blackheart Beauty. I got them both by Hot Topic. If you're wondering, you can get these skull-shaped nail polishes on Mercari, or just look them up on Google. I don't know if you can get them at Hot Topic anymore. They were $5 at the time I got them in 2014, which is a long time. That's like 9-10 years ago, which is why they're not good anymore. But that's when I got them. I got like 10 of them, and I kept all of them. You can see I tried to pan them. This was 9 in my panning project, and this was 2. Didn't do it. And then this one Brian got for me in 2017. I remember exactly what happened. It has some bad memories attached to it, but this is a beautiful nail polish. The problem is it will not dry. I may try it again just to see. It is a beautiful chameleon green, shimmery, almost holographic nail polish. It goes really well over a silver base coat, honestly. It has to have a base coat though, otherwise it goes on really sheer. But it's a Revlon, and I love the packaging of Revlon lipsticks, which here's a Revlon lipstick. I love their lipsticks, and I love their nail polishes. They are so classy. They remind me of Chanel, although I kind of like them better than Chanel because Karl Lagerfeld and Chanel are both jerks. Just gonna say it, delete me, fine. But they are, they're not nice people. And anyway, I just love the packaging. It's so beautiful, but I can't use it. So I guess I'll try it again and we'll see. But that's everything except for a lid. And there's that one Balance Me thing. I showed you that and I just stuck it back in the basket. That's everything in my empties. And I have some more videos to make. I might do them next. Let me look at my list really quick. Let's take a breather. Where are we? Oh gosh, this was Empties number 3. I was going to show you my new wig, but I didn't. I have a new wig. I haven't worn it yet. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I do have some more empties to show you. They're things that I could not throw away, but I think I'll do that in another video, and we'll see what happens next. I hope that you mermaids have a wonderful, fantastic, mermazing day, and I appreciate you so much coming to my channel, hanging out with me, taking time out of your busy day to make time for my long-winded videos, and I really do hope you have a mermazing, fantastic day. I will see you in my next video. Bye, mermaids!